Today we're checking out the 7 songs from UMK, that's Finland's national final. We're going to check out all 7 music videos and see who could be the successor to Erkka Wikman in Vienna. So, let's Kiki. Hi, my name is Tom, I'm an Irish Eurovision analyst, and you can find all this stuff on my Eurovision channel. So just to explain this video, I did releases for all 7 songs in UMK as a release. This video is just going to be compiling them, cutting it down, making it more concise, cutting out any irrelevant information or any repetition. Anyone who missed those daily release videos can catch up. If you want to see the reviews in a bit more detail, obviously go check out each of those 7 videos. Now that we have all 7 songs, I'm working on my analysis video where I go into the stats and look at who could potentially win and represent Finland in Eurovision. And then of course I'm going to be live streaming on February 28th as well, so please come join me for that. Let's go to the first song. It's Etta singing $1 Million Smile. So excited to check this out. It's the start of UMK, one of my favorite, if not my most favorite national final. And if you saw my national final rankings last year, I think this won every single category with the community. So loads and loads of hype for this. I'm going to try and control my hype because if you get too hyped, sometimes you get disappointed. But really, really excited to have the first of the 7 songs that we're going to be having. Let's give our attention now to Etta. Her name is Emma-Lotta Amanda Kant. She's 28. When she was 10, she competed in a talent competition in Finland, so she's used to the limelight. She should be good on stage. She released her first single in 2018 at the age of 21. She's also been diagnosed with alopecia at the age of 10, which causes patchy hair loss and baldness. That's an extremely difficult thing to go through. She was bullied at school and had to wear wigs, which she still wears today. And in 2024, she was nominated for Artist of the Year. She's had 3 albums, and they went to 6th, 1st, and 3rd in the chart. So this is pretty good. 3 number 2 singles. Okay, so this is someone who's already had a little bit of success. She's one of the songwriters as well. And the song title is $1 Million Smile, which is kind of fun. I don't know if we're going to be getting a bop. Usually we get something kind of fun and upbeat to start UMK. Of course, I'll leave as much of the original audio and visuals in as I'm allowed to. I'm going to have to cut some of it out, so I'll put the original up onto my Patreon. If you want lots of fun Eurovision content, go check out my Patreon. Etta $1 Million Smile, Wanna Know My Secret Bang. Yeah, there's a playground. Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be introspective. There she is. So Finnish, maybe an English chorus. Love it that we've got these music videos again this year. Obsessed with that. Mama told me, darling, whenever you are smiling, it turns the rocks are golden. Yes. She's spinning. She's getting some playground action in. It's a good build-up so far. I need a hook in the chorus, I think. Yeah, that's nice. It's like a life rap song. Okay. I don't know if the girly bop stands are going to last because I think they're used to getting their girly boppery at the start. This is different for the first song of UMK. I like this. It shows off the Finnish music scene. She's got attitude. She's a good rapper as well. That's nice. That's a nice melody in the chorus. Yeah, really nice. There's something a little bit nostalgic in that melody. It's giving me a little bit of 90s. It's really sweet. And even though she's rapping, there is some like standard pop construction here. And interesting that the song has an English title, even though it's 95% Finnish. Yeah, I feel like we're getting more pop elements as the song progresses. Oh, she's gone to the stadium. That's lovely. Oh, is that her watching herself? Oh, that's cute. I like the color tones, these golds and blues. She's got a gorgeous look as well. Lovely ab lips. Yeah, this is a really, really nice ending. Proper climax build up to the song. Music video looks so clean and crisp, really nice. Oh, and she's really got the expensive smile at the end. Okay, so interesting. That caught me off guard. I kind of see what they're doing there. They don't want to get into too much of a pattern of starting out UMK constantly having a girly bop. So I think they threw us a bit of a curveball. We had a lady opening but she had a rap song, a little bit more life, a little bit more introspective, as opposed to like last year when we had Nair River giving us nightmares, boppery. I think that was a really, really great song to open. And the fact it was such great quality as well bodes really well for me that this is going to be a strong UMK year. I think we've been spoilt with UMK. The quality has been so freaking good for so many years. We're due a bad year at some point. It's going to happen. I'm sorry. But this is really good quality and makes me think that that won't happen this year because they're not going to put their best song first. Usually the best songs are 5th, 6th or 7th. So this is a really high quality introduction. Love that we're getting some female rap. I loved Sinni Sabotage Kori Mua. I thought that was a really, really fun song. She was showing more of a kind of like fun, naughty side. I think that Etta song was more autobiographical, a bit more vulnerable, talking about her life and where the point that she's reached. Love the color palettes. We had golds and browns with some blues in the background. I love that UMK gives them this kind of, they give them a constraint in the music video. I feel like they're only allowed to be in one setting, but then they move around to different things. She was spinning on the wheel. They add variety in. It's just so fun and it gives everyone their own identity and moment to shine, really elevating them so that they can have success. I thought that was a really great song. At the start, I was a little bit worried because I was like, okay, where's the hook here? Why are people going to want to come back to this song? But that melody in the chorus is really nice. Felt like the song got more poppy as we went on. There was more of a standard pop climax with some lovely ad-libs. I felt the intensity at the end. She rapped really well. I think this is such a wonderful start and I love seeing all these different aspects of the Finnish music scene. Yeah, really excited. Let me go for my second listen. Laughing is very healing. She's got a lovely voice, singing voice as well. Give me a cave to run through, even if it's full of lions. Oh, and another cute thing at the end, the girl in the audience also has the same teeth. So yeah, I knew that was already her, but just like confirmation. Second listen reflections, she's actually got a really beautiful singing voice. Love these lyrics, really autobiographical. Love that it's in Finnish, such a beautiful language. This is something that I'm going to download. It's not going to be my favorite song of the season, but it's something that I will definitely listen to. I like the chorus. I love hearing the Finnish. It's got great musicality. It's really, really well produced. My gut instinct at this point in time is that this is going to be maybe somewhere in the middle of the pack. I don't think this is going to win. I think a lot of that is based on the fact that they generally release the better songs later because they want to build up the hype. I think that's normal, but they also release pretty decent songs at the start as well. I'd be surprised if that came last unless this is like a crazy strong year because I thought it was really, really fun to listen to. I think that would qualify if it went to Eurovision. I don't think it's going to Eurovision, but I think that could qualify. It wouldn't be in the top 5, but I think it would be 6th, 7th, 8th because it would stand out. How much female rap do we get? We just don't get that much. And that was not dodgy female rap like we got from San Marino with the robots. This is like really good quality, really excellent song. She sells it. The song sounds Finnish to me as well. It doesn't sound like it's lost or could be from somewhere else. It's got an identity. Really, really great start to UMK. I'm so happy. Let's go to the second song. It's Linda and Petta. Am I going to get another wonderful song today? The artists are called Linda Lampenius. Let's find out a little bit about her first. And she has got one big ass Wikipedia page. My God, I think this is the longest Wikipedia page. One of the longest I've ever seen while doing Eurovision reviews. Her name is Linda Magdalena Kolberi Lampenius. She's 55 years old, so really, really cool to have that representation of an age group we don't see that much in Eurovision. Justina represented last year. She was amazing. Her maiden name is Lampenius, but she goes by the international stage name Linda Brava. She's a classical concert violinist, one of the most versatile and accomplished players of her generation. She performs pop, rock, folk, techno, film, jazz, and world music. What are we getting today? Are we getting all of those, or are we just going to get a dappling of one pile and another from another? So she's born into a Swedish-speaking Finnish family, so similar to Kai last year. She began performing at the age of 3. So she's going to be so comfortable on stage. Like, she's really super experienced. This is going to be nothing to her. Plus, she's not actually playing the violin on stage anyways. She lives in LA, London, Stockholm. I'm not going to go through her whole thing because, my God, look at this She's been busy. Girl, take a holiday. Let's go to her discography. So we can see that she's been number 8 in the charts, number 6, 12, 5, 3. So she's had lots of albums chart in Finland and the UK and Sweden as well. And she's had loads of guest features as well. She's worked with Celine Dion. So one of the most experienced people we've ever seen. Let's now find out a little bit about Parkkonen. He's from Finnish Idol. He was in the 4th season. He came 3rd. He's 35 years old. Someone actually sent me a video of his and he seems like he's a bit of a naughty boy. He's a bit very in touch with his sexuality. And he's had a #1 album. I don't know if he's been inactive since 2018, but he hasn't released an album since then. So maybe this is part of his comeback. And then from the songwriting team, we had Antti, who's one of the writers on Hit Tämän Hautan last year, which was also the 2nd song released last year, which ended up being the most streamed song in Finland in 2025, I'm led to believe. So is Antti coming back for another radio bop? Hopefully. The song is called this word.
Liekinheitin.
Liekinheitin. That sounds German to me.
Liekinheitin.
Liekinheitin. Why was that so much slower? Which means flamethrower. Love it. Great title. So dramatic. Linda and Pete won a No More Secret Bang. Oh, is that Pete's hand into the sand? Oh, there's Linda. She's looking great. Same color palette as Etta. These kind of sandy beiges. Oh, drama. Oh, it's very dramatic. Oh, I love it. It's different from Etta. Ooh, I have no idea where this is going, which exhilarates me. He looks familiar. I don't know who he looks like. She's looking stunning. Yeah, really. They got the blues and sand as well. I'm listening out now. Is her violin hooky? Am I hooked? It's lovely so far. I can hear a wow moment. Okay. I'm enjoying it though, but I'm looking out for a winning X Factor. I like the kind of odd bits. Okay, and Linda's having her moment now. Cutting up that violin. Love her outfit. Very dramatic with the wind blowing through. I'm enjoying it. I don't know. It's hard to process. It's a little bit unusual. Versus maybe not super grabbing me, but I love the violin part. Lovely. Music video looks kind of editorial. Expensive. A little bit of Dune. Okay. I don't think the hook's as catchy as Etta's song. But I love the drama and the intensity and Linda's violin. Okay. He's showing us some really nice vocals now, and we know he can sing because he's from X Factor or Idol. Everything in Finnish so far, I believe. That's lovely. Intensity, flurry. Something cool could be happening on stage now. Some drama. Transformation. Wasted love. It's the wasted love effect. I like it. I love the wasted love effect. Yes. Wonderful. We're going to be getting so many frantic final 30 seconds this year. I like it. I think it's really enjoyable. This happens actually, we get a lot of winners and people say everyone's going to copy them next year, and it doesn't happen. This year we can already see people are copying the wasted love effect of having a really exciting, different change of pace in the last 30 seconds. That was really, really interesting. It was kind of hard to process. It wasn't like a simple standard song, or if it was, I felt like it was sufficiently disguised. It felt like we were kind of wandering around, which is cool. I like to be kept on my feet, definitely. He was giving a lot of drama, a lot of sultry energy. She looked absolutely gorgeous. Loved the wind effect on that beautiful dress that she was wearing. It was interesting. That was not boring at all. Zero boredom, zero dullness. I just don't know what happened to me. I don't know if I'm going to download that because I'm not entirely sure what just occurred. I definitely need to give that a second listen, but I think that's probably an important thing is I enjoyed the feeling, I enjoyed watching it, I love the visuals, I felt the drama and the editorialness in the music, and then I also felt it in the visuals as well. There's one part where I thought it was going to get a bit rocky, maybe a little bit thrashy, but then the chorus I felt like was something different, so I did not feel that was predictable. In the same way, if you watch my National Final Review videos, there's a lot of songs where I'm into the first minute, I know exactly what the second and third minute's going to be, and I'm waiting for the song to end. That flew by. That was such a quick 3 minutes. I'm really, really curious how that's going to sit with me. Is that going to be competitive? It's two pretty big names. Linda's huge. He seems big enough. He didn't win Idol, but he did pretty well, and he's had a #1 album, so he looked very comfortable on camera. He was selling it. He was singing well. Very large color palette overlap with Etta. These sands into these blue hues, which I think is a gorgeous color palette. I'm a little bit surprised I put them back to back though, because as well, it's called Flamethrower. I was thinking maybe we could get a few more reds or oranges coming in. When I go in for my second listen, I'll have a sneaky peek at the lyrics and see what's going on. First impressions are though, impactful, memorable. I couldn't hum the tune back to you, but I'd happily watch that again. That's my quick summary of it. And I love the beautiful violin. I think it sounds so pretty. Okay, let me go for my second listen now. You are a flamethrower. He's looking for her in the crowd, pretending you don't even know me. So unrequited love. You treat me bad, but it feels so good. So she's giving the cold shoulder. How could I freeze the way I feel when you're a flamethrower? So it's about a dangerous femme fatale. Okay, second listen impressions. I think it's an interesting contrast with Etta because Etta's song I think is super radio friendly, mainstream. I'm listening to it, I love it, I think it's got such a catchy hook, but I don't think it would have a big impact in Eurovision because it's just a little bit too regular mainstream. That seems like it could have a big impact at Eurovision because it's got lots of wow moments and it's quite shocking, but I don't think it's something I'm going to listen to a bunch. I'm going to download it, but I just don't think the play count will be as high as Etta. So quite an interesting contrast between the two. Accessibility versus daring risk. One other thing that's a little bit confusing is he's singing this song about an icy woman who won't requite his love. She's acting interested and then she's disinterested the next day in the club. Is that meant to be Linda, or is Linda just accompanying him on a violin? It's a little bit confusing what the relationship is because they become face to face at the end, but it's why has he got this song about a woman who's rejecting him? Why is Linda there? It feels a little bit tacked on. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe Finnish people are just not going to care, but yeah, I wasn't picking up on that. If it's about him being in love with Linda, which makes sense because she's gorgeous, she's a diva, maybe they can make that clear in the staging. Staging wise, I think he's going to be strong live. He looks like he's got good acting skills. He's got a cool look. Is she going to be on some sort of pyre or something that's on fire? She's obviously going to be playing the violin. She's not real playing, but I think playing the violin for her is just the easiest thing in the world. So she's going to be doing everything flawlessly, but it's going to be on the playback. So she's free to kind of move around. You know, if she does a bum note, no one's going to notice. So I think it would be good just the two of them on the stage. I don't think I need any dancers, but I think they need a really interesting concept for Linda to make the whole storyline make sense. Can they make this come to life? The staging in UMK last year was absolutely fabulous. I'm expecting fabulousness in the staging again, please, and thank you. Very interesting song, shocking, good for Eurovision. Love the ending. I really, really enjoyed that. I'm 2 for 2 happy. I don't think I'm going to get the whole way through. I think I'm going to dislike one of the songs last year. I really disliked Kosti's song. So I think it's going to happen eventually, but I'm just going to keep going, riding the UMK choo-choo hype train as far as it'll take me before I need to get off. It's time for the third song. Let's go to Komiat singing Lululai. Let's find out a little bit about Komiat. They are a Finnish pop music band. Their hallmarks are a strong accordion sound and a boisterous atmosphere. So we just had the drama from Linda and Etta. Now maybe we're going to have a little bit of a party with an accordion. They released their debut album in May 2020 and their second album in 2025. We'll check in a second how those did in the charts. And it looks like they've won a few prizes as well. That's it. So a much shorter Wikipedia page than Linda Lampenius had. We've got 2 albums here, but the chart number isn't there, so I'm not sure how they did. And it looks like the members are Alexi, Antero, Eero, Juho, and Samuel. This is Komiat singing Lululai one, and I'm gonna say goodbye. Ooh, whistly. Old-timey starting. Ah. Oh, it's very different. Love the variety. The accordion's lovely as well. I don't really associate accordion with Finland. I got auto translate on so we can see a couple of the lyrics. It's toe tappy, fun, it's cheerful. Oh, it's charming. It's toe tappy, it's carefree. They're gonna book out all the weddings in Finland. It's wedding music. Yeah, I love that Finnish accordion. I don't really think of, I think more France, kind of some Romania as well, I think could play a lot of accordion. Oh, he's making friends? What's he giving them? It's easy to sit through. This kind of thing we occasionally see in Melodifestivalen as well. Oh, and we're getting dancing as well. Takatukka, what does that mean? This is nice. Very, very different. Totally different vibe. I don't feel like it's going to be competitive, but I think people are going to enjoy it. Oh. Lovely little breakdown. Very sweet. It's sugary. But I like this. I like mixing it up. I think I've downloaded this. I think I've got 3 out of 3 downloads. Are they going to go techno at the end? Wasted love effect. No, it's just a key change. We got spinning handkerchiefs. I love it. I'm seeing Finnish culture. I want to see Finnish culture. Oh, it's nice. And we got a little viral dance. Maybe they'll give us the audience handkerchiefs and they can spin it. Are they going for a double chorus at the end? I would have liked even higher there. That would have been cute. Nice ad-libs. Oh, it's so lovely. It does make me want to go to Finland. All these songs do, actually. Oh yeah, that was nice. I enjoyed that. Okay, look, I'm going to caveat though. I don't think that's competitive at all. Unless they're really big in Finland. I'm not getting the impression they're really big in Finland. Lampenius and Etta's video went super viral in Finland. My reaction video is the most viewed reaction video I've ever done for UMK, even more than Karja. So that's popping off. So I have to admit now, you've got to come really, really hot for me to think that you can compete with Linda and Etta. I think we're going to get someone else competing with them. I don't see that. That's a little bit too innocent, but I really enjoyed that. That was lovely. Very easy to listen to. Little bit of culture, very warm, welcoming feel. Come into the party, have a drink. What's a traditional Finnish drink? Someone tell me down below. I can think of one off the top of my head. And just like, it's very wedding music, but it's good wedding music. I actually prefer that over the standard songs that they just constantly play at weddings, like Brown Eyed Girl, etc. There's some small cult vibes. Actually, I didn't go as into the cult feeling as I thought it was going to be because we got a couple of previews from the music video when they announced the artists. And I was like, ooh, this is going to be really culty. They're all dressed the same. You know, it's giving, we're going to take the final potion tomorrow. And it actually wasn't that. I think they did a good job of making it wholesome, but not like, give us your bank account details. So that was good. Okay, let me go for my second listen. It starts really snappy. It draws you in straight away. Love that it's in Finnish. Like, I got my head bop on because it's just a bop. I like that it's pacey as well. I think if this was slower, I might check out. Takatukka. I think that means like live. I love the breakdown. It's a nice mix up. It gives the song extra dimensions. Oh, the kids spinning the handkerchiefs at the end is very cute. Yeah. Nothing too much out there. I like that it's in Finnish. I think they should maybe work on maybe having like a little bit of a viral dance. Give something that the standing audience in UMK can do. Because that'd look really good on the screen. It'll give it more of a party feel. Or like I said, they could do some promo by giving out little handkerchiefs with like their name on it, like kind of cheap ones. And give that to the audience when they're coming into the arena and then they can spin them. I don't know. I'm not saying that's going to like win them. I think this can't win, but I think that'll just help it like maybe have a little bit more success, maybe give people more of that kind of convivial party feeling. Oh, that thing at the end changed into Lululai after being that S word before. Looks fine, just kind of like there's a girl I like type stuff. Lots of beige going on as well. Anyone who wants like a bit more of a conservative type entry in Eurovision will like this. It is giving Kumbaya vibes. I think that would qualify, by the way. I think all 3 of those songs would qualify. I think that they would all qualify in the same ranking in the semi-finals, but I think that would make it through. People tune into Eurovision and they love this type of cultural sound in a foreign language because they're not going to see it anywhere else. So it's super fresh to them. It's really interesting. They feel like they're learning about the country, and a lot of people enjoy that. I think jurors would be okay with that. Televote would be decent enough with that because it's a bit of a party song. Reminds me a tiny bit of Lada Niva. Not as boisterous as them, but it's that same kind of vibe. How many national finals can you say have got 3 out of 3 100% qualifiers? They're just bringing the quality. This is probably my least favorite song of the 3 so far. I'm pretty sure I'm going to download it anyway. So let's get a dance going or something on social media, something nice and simple that people can do that's quite traditional. This might open the semi-final. I'm not sure if it's done randomly, but this does seem like a good opener because it's just a party starter. And it's warm and no one's going to like totally hate this. And that's what you want for a starter song. You want something decent that's going to welcome people in. Song number 4 is from Sinikka Monte. She's singing Ready to Leave. So I'm really excited to check this out today because she seems like a little bit different profile from everybody else. So far we've had some really big artists in UMK this year, and Sinikka Monte seems to be someone who's a little bit more up and coming. Let's have a look at her Wikipedia page, which I could only find in Finnish. It's quite short. She was born in 2002 in Scotland. Shout out to the Scots. She's Finnish South African and raised in Austria. So she's got so many different influences in her. She released her first single when she was 16 years old. She will be 24 this year. And it seems like she's had a little bit of success in an international songwriting competition. She said that she already applied to UMK last year and that the song made it to the top 10. So great that she came back, made it into the top 7. Well done to her. Her role model is Hannah Montana. Yes, diva, who inspired her to write her own songs. The pronouns are all odd because I've translated it from Finnish. She wrote this first song at the age of 12, and she's also been inspired by Ariana Grande. So really excited to see what she's got. If we look at the songwriters, it looks like she's written it herself with Florian Spies. I did a little bit of a search online. I couldn't find too much about Florian other than it appears he is Austrian or is based in Austria. So this is interesting. Sinikka having a connection with Vienna potentially, and also Florian as well. If you just look here, you can see the amount everyone here has a hyperlink apart from Sinikka. So this could be more of an up and coming artist, potentially a little bit of an underdog. On top of that, the small preview clips we got when the artists were announced, it looks like she's going to have something introspective, a ballad, which would absolutely make sense because we've had a lot of upbeat, high energy songs. I feel like we need a ballad to kind of cover all the different bases. Also, the song called Ready to Leave, it looks like we're getting our first song in English. So she's doing a lot of things differently. She is playing by her own tune. So really excited to see what she's got. Okay, song number 4 of UMK, very exciting. Sinikka, Wanna Know My Secret Bang. Oh, yes. Totally different mood. Quiet, introspective. She's in the bath in her nightie. Nice. More blues and ambers is the color theme this year. Really soft and delicate. Really pretty voice. This really complements the songs we already have. Something fresh. She's good in front of the camera as well. Got good acting skills. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that chorus is different than I was expecting. It's angsty, but it's got a bit more energy than I expected. It's not really a full ballad. That was enjoyable though, whatever just happened to me. Okay, we're moving into reds and blacks now. She's very pretty as well. The verses are really understated. They're subtle, a bit sublime. Yeah, God, the chorus got a bit of a spunk. I like this juxtaposition where she gets a bit angry in the chorus. She hates him and she's ready to leave. Lovely notes. I like this. I like that it's a mix of 2 tempos. Bit of a breakdown now with a violin. UMK's so good, my God. Other national finals are just want to be UMK. Okay, how's she gonna finish? Love the soft moments with the soft piano. Ooh. God, there's something about it that feels quite deluxe. The visuals are really pretty as well. Really simple, her in her apartment, but she's selling it. That's lovely. Ooh. Not a huge climax at the end, but it's a very pretty melody. And a nice outro. Oh, that was really, what a great compliment to what we already have. Because we've got so much variety now. We know we had our first song, which is like an upbeat pop rock song from Etta. And then we're going into Lampenius with just drama epicness. We had a fun, comfortable Finnish cultural moment, upbeat boppery with Komiat. And now we've got an introspective deluxe metropolitan ballad up-tempo chorus. Just so much wonderful variety. I do feel like when they're picking the songs, they don't just pick the 7 best songs. I'm not saying she's not on the top, the best 7, but I really do feel like they go out of their way to say, okay, we want variety in tempos and music sounds and looks. They're just trying to get all these different aspects of Finland's music scene, and also getting her, who's someone kind of up and coming. I love that she's going to be on the same stage as Lampenius, who's a huge star in Finland. I love that it's new music competition for everybody in Finland. If you've got a great song, you can perform it well, you are welcome to come to UMK. You're not going to be excluded just because you don't have a hyperlink on Wikipedia. Look, I'm not saying that's like, wow, blow my mind, this is going to win, but I thought that was a really, really nice ballad. Another song I'm going to download. I've got 4 out of 4 downloads. This is why I rant about UMK people, because they deliver. This is a good year. We haven't even gotten to songs 5, 6, 7, of which there is almost always guaranteed to be someone super, super wow. We're only 4 songs in and we're already getting wowness. So like, even if everything now is crud, we've still got one of the best national finals this season. Elegant, love that mix up from the soft delicateness. I love these ballads where they aren't trying to be shouty. It was restrained. She was emotive without having to scream. I love that. We started off with this beige and blue color palette, which we've had from quite a few people now, but then she went into the blacks and the reds. So hopefully it'll be something a little bit different. What are we thinking for staging? Could it be her in the bed again? Could there be turmoil with this man? Could there be something involving a door coming in and out, or this fighting up against the door? I enjoyed that a lot. I'm going to go for my second listen where obviously I can listen to more of the melody because I'm not reacting. There's a hypnotic element to it. She feels not confident in the verses and she gains her confidence in the chorus. I think she speaks a little bit of Finnish in the chorus there. Her apartment's extremely nice, by the way. Jealous. I love this switching of moods from calm into angry and feeling out the music. It's so nice. Yeah, she's definitely speaking some Spanish. I love I Hate You and I'm Ready to Leave. That is such a fun, cool lyric in the chorus. The soft piano moments are really nice. I wonder, will she bring a piano on stage? Really pretty. I have to admit, I would have liked if she got just a little bit more angry in that final chorus. Just give the song a little bit of a climax. I felt like it really would have fit as well with this kind of calm anger. I really would have loved some explosions there. Maybe she can do that on the live stage. She can have some big passionate ad-libs. That might be a really, really beautiful end to the song. How do I think this will do? I think if this went to Eurovision, it would qualify. I think the juries would put it pretty high because it's beautifully composed, very elegant. I think televote, it wouldn't do as well, but I still think it would potentially be in the top 10. We have to obviously wait and see which songs are there, but I would feel very confident that that would qualify because she looks like a great performer. The song is really, really nice. It's catchy. So easy for me to sit through that both times. Plus it looks like she's got a good eye for visuals as well. This doesn't look like an up-and-coming artist. This looks like someone established. Like, she looks super professional there. She knows what she's doing. So this is an exciting talent for Finland. And she's got a little bit of a backstory as well, that she's also got an Austrian connection. In UMK, girl, this is going to be really, really, really tough. Like, we are potentially going to have 6 excellent songs, 6 excellent artists. It might just come down to who's the most wow on stage. And UMK really does help elevate the artist to be as wow as possible. I can't call this because I think there's going to be an absolutely wonderful song coming last. Sini Sabotage came last. Benjamin Hoidamut came last. Nobody's safe in UMK. You can be freaking amazing and you still might come last. And then sometimes if you come last, you get to host the next year. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm not saying this is going to come last. I'm just saying quality is crazy high. This competition is stiff. I don't see this winning, but I think it's a wonderful song. Hopefully she'll get some chart success. We're seeing all these songs going to the top of the Finnish charts. Hopefully that continues. She can get a bit of experience, a bit of recognition, and just build on this. But song number 5, it's Antti Paalanen singing Takatukka. Super excited to check out the 5th song of UMK. In case you don't know, there's a little bit of a history for song number 5 of it being a bit crazy. Garia was song number 5, so was Windows 95 Man, and then Puppy last year was also song number 5. So yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of a reputation that the 5th song is something a little bit unusual or different. This year it is Antti Paalanen. Let's check out his Wikipedia page and see about him. He's 48 years old. He is a Finnish accordionist. So interesting that people have been educating that accordion is quite an integral part of Finnish folk music. I'd never heard it before this year, and this year we might have another accordion act after Komiat. He mainly plays the 3-row accordion. I didn't realize there were different types of accordion. I'm learning so much about accordions. He's released 4 solo albums. It's been quite a while since his last album. And he was awarded the Contemporary Folk Music Composer of the Year award in 2019. So are we getting contemporary folk music? Or is he branching out into accordion rap? We're going to find out. He's a 3-time winner of the, I think this is Accordion Championships from 94 to 96. So that's pretty amazing. This Wikipedia page seems to be going backwards. We're going farther back into history as we go deeper down. And yes, it looks like he's had lots of band albums and he's been a guest and he's super experienced. This is a musician with decades of experience. The song is called Takatukka, which apparently means back hair. That's what Google Translate says to me. I'm not Google Translate. I just read out what it tells me to read out. I thought it was going to be just a sound, like a la 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 sound, but no. Potentially getting something a little bit weird and wonderful. I'm in love with all 4 of the songs we've had released. I think something weird and wonderful would actually fit in. It would be something unique. Antti Paalanen. Wanna know my secret bang? Oh. Okay, there's the accordion. Is he in the box? Mullet. Oh. Oh, what a lovely beginning. It's not really super weird. That's actually catchy. Let's go fix. Oh, he's doing throat singing. Oh, he's got a sense of humor. There's some people with long hair here. I think that's like Mongolian throat singing, isn't it? No top knot. In perm we trust. Oh, that's catchy. Do you know what? It's actually not that weird. It's not like super out there. Probably the theme of the song is talking about haircuts. That's super accessible. Reminds me a little bit of Moldova. But it's got a Finnish twist, of course. It's super catchy, though. The Yeti's outside the door. Oh, he's beating up. It's definitely eccentric. This style of singing now, are people going to enjoy it, or are they going to feel like cultural, or are they going to find it off-putting? Oh, the dancing Yetis, I think they're coming onto the UMK stage. Look a little bit like Cousin It. The verses aren't doing it for me as much as the chorus. This is great though. That's a lovely mix of the beat and the accordion. And the Takatukka. We'll trim the front and the sides. He's bringing a bit of joy, a little bit of fun, a little bit naughty as well. There's humor here. Haircuts with moustaches. It's less crazy than something like Windows 95 Man, but I'm still enjoying this. I think it's got... When the beat drops, I really enjoy it. How much is left? I don't want it to end. That's a good sign. Key change. We got a little bit of dance here as well. That's lovely. That's actually just really melodically nice. The accordion beat. Okay, that went by so quickly. Oh, the dog got a haircut as well. Inclusion for the puppies. Okay, really interesting. I expected a crazy song for fifth one, so maybe I was a little bit prepared for it. I think if I was less prepared, knowing this pattern in UMK, I would have been a little bit more shocked maybe. But I enjoyed that. I actually really enjoyed the melody. When that beat dropped, I loved that fusion of the beat and the accordion. It sounded really good. I don't know if I was into the verses as much. I'm obviously going to do a second listen, but that Is it Finnish throat singing? When I think of throat singing, I think of Mongolia. I'm not sure if other countries have their own versions of throat singing. It reminds me a lot of the Sardaukar in Dune, which I believe was also based on Mongolian throat singing. I don't know if I can show a clip of that because it's probably copyrighted. I'll show a picture of the scene I'm talking about, but they actually have some Mongolian throat singing there. So it kind of reminds me of that. I don't find it super beautiful, I gotta be honest. I find it very culturally interesting, but I'm not like, ooh, I want to listen to an album of Mongolian throat singing or Finnish throat singing, personally. But there were lots of things I enjoyed in that. There was obviously a huge humor element in it. Some worked, some didn't. Some was a bit goofy. The song's about getting a haircut. I think Google Translate got it wrong. I think it's about mullets, not back hair. Maybe a mullet is a type of back hair, I suppose. You saw my reaction. Was I smiling for most of that? I think I was. So that's a pretty good sign. It doesn't feel to me as like drop dead hilarious as something like Windows 95 Man or as musically impactful as Garia. But those are two pretty high bars to compare yourself against. The music video looked quite deluxe. We're in this like beautiful little barber shop. We had these people dressed as Cousin It, and then they got their hair done, and it was a renewal of their spirits. I love the bit where he was in a white robe and he had some flowers in his hair, giving a little bit of cult vibes, like he's leading a hair cutting mullet cult. Overall, it made me smile. I like the pop drop. Let me go in for a second listen so I can crystallize my opinion. We get into this hook very quickly as well, so it really does draw you in. I just think of Sardaukar when I hear the throat singing. I'm so sorry. Dune's one of my favorite movies, that's why. Sometimes it goes from weird into a little bit creepy. Love the instrumental part. I just think that the verses are too off-putting for me, to be honest. I don't enjoy the throat singing sonically. I probably will download this. I kind of just want to skip to the choruses only though. The accordion is gorgeous. It's so pretty. Yeah, I wonder now, is that something I can get used to, that throat singing? Because I remember the first time I ever heard white singing, I think it was Paalanen from Poland. And I remember being a little bit off-put then, and now I love white singing. I think it sounds really, really pretty. So maybe it's just something it takes a while to get used to. Same with coffee. I hated coffee the first time I drank it, and now I drink it every single day. Yeah, I wonder if that's something I just need to like listen to a little bit to get used to it. I definitely love the accordion bits and the chorus. Love that. Love how it changes tempo, and then we get the key change at the end. The meaning of the song is just cute and kind of throwaway. It's about getting your haircut, getting mullet, or transformation. I like that. I'll take that any day over Love From Above, I Am Strong, Stronger, Strongest, or any of that crap. So I like them just singing about something fun and different. I'm wondering what his stage show can be. Is he going to bring the 4 Cousin Its? That would kind of make sense. Bring them and then they have a reveal. Or we could have 4 reveals. All 4 of them could reveal at different moments into different things. That could be super fun. We look at like Windows 95 Man had the most incredible staging. He was a visual artist though, so you know, that was very much his specialty. Is Antti going to have the same level of visuals? Because Windows 95 Man absolutely brought it to life on stage and made the song just elevated. I feel like I'll download that. I don't think it's going to be my most played. I don't think that's going to be top of my list so far because the standard for me of the previous 4 songs has been so wonderful. I wonder how Finnish people are going to react to this. Is it going to be a laugh out loud moment for them? Is it going to work as much as Windows 95 Man? Is this a contender? Or is this just something fun and cheerful that's kind of just filling up the numbers, and Linda and Etta are still the absolute leaders? So I'll be interested to read the comments. Finnish people always leave me comments down below. Thank you for those because they really, really inform me in where the majority of voters in UMK may be sitting. I don't really see this as a winner. If this went to Eurovision, I think this would definitely qualify. A lot of people tune in because they want to feel this cultural aspect, very similar to Komiat, although this is a little bit more humor, whereas Komiat was a little bit more sensible and traditional. This is a little bit more naughty, playful. So it does feel different. Even though we have 2 accordions, they feel like very different accordion songs. I enjoyed that. Let's go to song number 6. It's Chachi singing Cherry Cake. So excited to check out Chachi's song today because it looks like we're going to be getting something that might be super pop, a little bit of bubblegum, potentially a girly bop. I don't think we've had a very strong girly bop this season. I'm patiently waiting. Will my wait finally come to the end? We have had some bops, but nothing that's like really incredible, powerful dance anthem. Let's find out a little bit about Chachi. Her name is Olivia Chachi Hilden, but she was born in Gonzales. She's an American dancer, choreographer, teacher, and actress. She was a member of the dance crew I Am Me, which won the 6th season of America's Best Dance Crew in 2011. Love it. She's a good dancer. Perfect setup for a dance break, for some boppery and some moves. She was born in Houston, Texas. She's 29 years old. She's got 3 kids, so she's representing all the moms out there. And it appears that she's married to a Finnish stunt performer, an actor called Jukka Hilden from the Dudesons, who I've never heard of before. And they're living in Helsinki. So presumably she speaks fluent Finnish, but I think the song might be in English based on the song title. It also looks like she's been on The Masked Singer Finland as the party animal. Did she win? No, but but Bess did. Erika Wikman came 3rd as well as the Wasp. I wonder, should we be worried about the fact that she entered The Masked Singer and she didn't win? Does that mean that she's a little bit stronger with her dancing than her singing? Or am I over-analyzing? I can't see any mention of albums or singles. And then let's also look a little bit at the songwriters. We've got Johannes Naukarinen, who is famous for writing Cha 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 for Karja. He also wrote Vox Populi, Puppy. I think he was a songwriter on Espresso Macchiato as well. I'm not sure why that's not listed here. Yeah, he did write Espresso Macchiato with Tommy Cash. So this is a real pedigree Finnish songwriter. He's already come 2nd with Karja, technically came 2nd with Tommy Cash as well. This is kind of different though, because I don't really associate him doing more like pop. I haven't heard the song yet, but it looks like it might be a pop bubblegum song. Really interesting to see what his take on that is. And then Olivia Hilden is Chachi. Very excited for this. And it looks like we're getting a delicious pink Chachi cherry cake. Wanna know my secret bang? Exciting. Love that pink moon. Oh, intense beginning. Love the colors. So vibrant. It hits you like a wall of energy, which is a great beginning. It's stumpy, it's giving Finnish, it's giving fun. Okay. Nice bit of a mix of, I think she's talking about family roles. I'll check the lyrics later. Come on. Excited. Ah! Oh, it's naughty. Her vocals are good, actually. I love how this is Johanna's interpretation of a girly bop. It's got like a real adult sinister feel to it, which I really like. Love the visuals. Really luscious pinks and vibrant blues. You can see that she's great with her body as well. This choreographer background and dancing. Oh, I love that kaleidoscope of those gorgeous purples. Oof. Really, really pretty. I think she's gonna have good staging concepts. The chorus is such a like fun new take on girly bops. She's got the attitude to carry this as well. Dance break, yes. Oh, I love that. That sounds a really different dance break. She is busting a move on the floor right now. Hopefully she can get some of her dance crew to come as well, so we get like really wow choreography. Yeah, she's mothering this. We need to drop in mother. We know that she's a mother, a real life one. Really energetic. This is a pick-me-up song. Give you a little bit of escapism. Oh, and then fun at the end. Oh, wow. That was really intense. Do you know what? I think I was maybe expecting something a little bit more pop. I was almost thinking of like Kira on the dance floor, the first song that we got a couple of years ago, but actually that was more Johannes. That was more his like kind of intense thumpy feel that we get from his song. We got for Espresso Macchiato and Cha 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 and Puppy as well. He doesn't hold back in his production. It's not shy. There was nothing shy in that whatsoever. I really want to go back and especially take a look at the lyrics because it sounded like they're kind of fun, but it's too difficult to take in everything all at once. So that's about to say for a second listen. But I feel like that's where Chachi's fingerprint comes in. As a mother, kind of challenging the stereotypes maybe of what she should be. Love the visuals, love this kind of like dark feel, even though We had what can be considered more pop colors. Actually, it's the kind of the colors from UMK, which is this like beautiful fuchsia into a darker purple. We had that, and we had moments with a kaleidoscope with blue. So I love that because it's so different from everyone else. That's maybe a little bit why it reminded me of Kira, because she did have a pink color palette. This is more like hard, naughty, powerful, which I like. Nothing wrong with what Kira did at all, but this is just a different point of view. Dance break, so excited. That is such a unique sound. I could tell it was a dance break, obviously, but it sounds like such a Johannes dance break, like his interpretation of it, as opposed to just conforming to like what a standard dance break should sound like. So I'm so excited to see that. And I'm guessing that Chachi's gonna have like really, really good connections, that she can get 4 or 5 excellent dancers. And that's gonna be such a fun moment on stage because she's such a good dancer. And I love a really good quality dance break. I hope we get to see something really, really wow. I'm so hyped to see the choreography for this because we've been having lots of dance breaks recently, but I think that they just haven't been very good quality. I'm going to go in for a second listen now. I'm going to focus more on the lyrics because I want to know what she's singing about. Oh, so it's done like a recipe. The lyrics are super fun. It's such a badass. There's so much rebellion here, which I really love. She's not conforming at all. Really refreshing. The music video looks really deluxe. This moment here with the background of this pink fur is really reminding me of Goldilocks from last year. I wonder, did Sergio Hyen help a little bit with these music videos? I guess it's a little bit of a search. I can't find any reputable source that says he is. So if you know, please do tell me down below. I love the violet moment with the kaleidoscope. Is really stunning. Now drop that cake into the dance break. That is such an iconic line. I can cook and clean, but all that is boring to me. I love that lyric. Incredible, thumpy, powerful ending. This is just so wonderful. I really feel like this is Finland's answer to slow-mo because it is a pop entry in spirit, but it's got this hard, thumpy Finnish edge to it. I wonder, are those Euro fans who really want their like delicious pop moment, is this going to satisfy them? We had Etta, but that had rap to it, which I know some of your fans don't enjoy. So is this going to satisfy them as their bubblegum pop for this year? Because it's not really bubblegum. It's got a facade of that, but really this has got hardness and edge to it. So cool. Really, really like this. I think that she can sell this as well. She looks comfortable in what it is. You can tell that she's written it herself. It's playing up to her strengths with the dance break. It doesn't sound like it's particularly hard to sing. She seems like an okay vocalist, but when you're doing a lot of choreography on stage, you don't want to have really, really difficult notes to sing because then you can't dance properly. She doesn't have to do big notes. She's going to get the energy from these thumping beats. This is so fun. I love how different the color palette is. It's going to look really, really different from everyone else. It's got more of a let your hair down, stop thinking feel compared to Etta, who Etta's song was a bit more introspective. There's just so much variety this year. I love it. I love how each of the 7 songs just feel super, super different. 6 different points on a hexagon, but all connected by the fact that they're representing the Finnish music scene. I'll definitely download this. I love songs like this, particularly for the gym, because they give me energy. They put a smile on my face. I really like the playful lyrics. They're so fun, but then they're also kind of making a commentary on doing what you want and ignoring gender roles. I think loads of people are going to like this. I don't know if this is currently going to challenge the main 2. The Finns are talking about it being Etta versus Antti. I don't know if she can also be in it as well. We'll have to wait and see the stage show. I would love though if we did have a 3 or 4 horse race because it just makes it more exciting and more nail biting at the end. I think if this did go to Eurovision, it would qualify. It's so different, really fun, really energetic. I think this would struggle with the jury in the final because they could be a little bit snobby about this type of music, but I think it would do well in the televote because it's just, people love this injection of fun. People like their desserts. Oh my God, 6 amazing songs. Making my top 7 is going to be absolutely hellish. And finally, let's go to our 7th and final song. It's Kiki singing Rakkaudenkipee. So before we check out the video, let's find out a little bit about Kiki. Her name is Arja Petra Maria Gavalas. She's from Vantaa. She rose to fame with the release of her debut single 666 in autumn 21. She has a Finnish mother and a Greek father. And also her younger brother is rap artist Lucas Leon, who I've never heard of before. It looks like her genres are pop and R&B. Really cool if we got an R&B song. That would just like complete that. We have 7 different genres completely. It looks like our singles are a mix of English and Finnish, because this one's called Rodeo, but then the next one is Smthngnw, and this one's Finnish as well. It looks like more of her songs are in Finnish than English. And then also she has a song with Michael Gabriel, who was in the contest, I think 2 years ago, with Vox Populi. Okay, so pretty short Wikipedia page and only in Finnish. I'm excited to see this. Not just because her name is Kiki. Also, I remember when they were showing the clips, when the artists were announced, there was one that looked like it was maybe Egyptian themed. So I think this might be her. So I'm really excited to see her music video, if that is her. Who are the songwriters on this? We have Jaakko Kiru, who I've never heard of, who's worked with the Teflon Brothers, who I think did I Love You. Petra Gavalas. Okay, Petra Gavalas is Kiki. And this is our last song. So have they saved the best for last? Or are they mixing things up? Remember, Erika Wikman was last year. I think Wiley are pretty smart. I don't think they want to create too many patterns with the song releases, because then they're kind of communicating to the artists, okay, you're the good one, you're the bad one. So no guarantee that this is going to be strong, but I'm still super excited for it. I've been practicing how to say Rakkaudenkipee. I think I'm close enough, which means the pain of love. Are we getting a ballad? Wanna know music bang? Oh, really sudden. Oh wow, she's giving me Cleopatra vibes. Yes, it's in Finnish. Really pretty voice. Okay, it's got a beat, sounds like really good quality pop. Beautiful golden light images. Really intense build up now to hopefully an epic pop drop. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I liked how that went down the second time. It's epic pop. I love her crawling out of this pyramid temple. The golds are wonderful. I feel like it's different from everyone else. It's fitting into the pop genre, but it feels a little bit different. It's a nice chorus. I love how that goes down. It's unexpected. It catches me off guard. And there's a lovely pacey beat there, which sounds Finnish. I think this is really instant. You can appreciate it very quickly. Oh, I thought that was a mummy. Oh, it is a mummy. Oh, I love it. I love this fashion pyramid mummy theme. And then there's blurriness, like she's in a mirage or a dream. Styling's really cool. It's giving fantasy. It's so pop fun. Oh, she's mixing it up at the end. Ikama effect. Not wasted love effect. Sorry. Really fun ending. Thrilling. Oh, your fans are gonna love this. Oh, your fans are really gonna love that ending. Wow, that was really intense. That flew by. I didn't want that to end either. I'm so excited to go for my second listen. My first thought that comes out is that the chorus was so easy to process. Some songs you listen to them and you need to listen to the second or the third time before you really appreciate them. That chorus was so easy to appreciate first time. It sounded so clean. I love the first line of the chorus, and then the second line went down in an unexpected way, and it felt awkward, but in a good way. Surprising, subverting my expectations. I really enjoyed that. Love the visuals, so simple. She's in a pyramid temple sarcophagus and she's crawling her way out, and then the mummy in the diamonds tries to stop her, but it doesn't succeed because she gets out of the pyramid. Perfect music video, love it. No idea what's going on. She's escaping her demons and her constraints in life, and she's freeing herself all glammed up in diamonds and jewelry. Doesn't need to be too complicated. It looked amazing, editorial. So this is kind of another pop song fitting in with Etta and Sinikka. It more like standard pop. This is a little bit more pacey. It's like a pacey ballad with more energy. Sinikka was a more classic ballad with a bit of a rock jazz edge to it. And then Etta was going for more of a pop rap live song. So we've got 3 types of pop here. but they do feel different. You know, the aesthetics are different. Sinikka's going for something very real, and Etta's giving pop star in the stadium, whereas Kiki's giving us editorial glamour, escaping pyramids, diva. So I love it. They feel different. They couldn't be on the same album, or they could be, but it would be a little bit confusing because they're 3 different points of view. Love that it's all in Finnish. I don't know what the lyrics are saying at all. I get it was about turmoil. I'll check that out on my second listen. But I really, really, really like that. It left a very strong first impression, which is obviously very important in Eurovision. You have first impressions in semi and second impressions in the final, but a lot of people only watch the final. So that is a lot of people's first impressions as well. Let me go for my second listen. I'll focus a little bit more on the lyrics and the musicality again. Kiki, second listen. The beginning's so instant. She's not messing around or wasting your time. She draws you in immediately. Styling's very Cleopatra. I think that's on purpose. I think fans of Tattoo song will like this song. I feel Euro fans who love their pop, I think this might be their champion. Some elements reminded me of Erika Wiekeman last year, The Golden Steps. Yeah, it's got an epicness. She's a wonderful actress as well. She's really selling it. This is a very simple music video. It sounds like a maybe short dance break. Very short one though, only around 10-15 seconds. But the ending is just drama. She's got to hit those vocals though. And she escaped out into the starry night. I think that's going to be a lot of Eurofans #1. So I forgot to include Cherry Cake in that pop category as well. But again, that is like much harder, a bit edgier. So again, there's no overlap here. We got 4 pop ladies. They're all pop something. It's like Pokemon. You don't just have like a fire Pokemon. It's like fire flying, fire grass, fire ice, fire dragon. They've all got like a pop first attribute and then a second attribute on top of that that just makes them all unique. In terms of her staging, I wonder, is that a little bit of a dance break? It felt quite short. Maybe she might do something simple, or maybe a moment happens on the stage. It feels like she needs some time to set up for her slow part before we get into the frantic last 30 seconds. So maybe she's going to use that 15 seconds to get into a new position or set something up for the finale. I have had some confirmation that Sergio Hayen, he is one of the creative people on UMK this year. So I think he'll be excited to work with this. It is the ick comma, wasted love effect at the end again, which I love. I think it's really exciting. I think it works really, really well on stage. Could this be like the new version of a key change? I'm super happy with UMK this year. I've got 7 out of 7 downloads. I feel like all the songs are really diverse, really high quality artists, really wonderful songs. All the music videos were so enjoyable. I think they do need to be a little bit careful because quite a few of them have gold blue color palettes. Etta had it, Kiki has it, Sinikka had it at some point. Linda and Petta had a little bit of gold blue as well. So there's a little bit careful that they're not overlapping, but I'm sure that the creators will just separate them out so we're not getting too much samey stuff. Is golden blue the new pink and blue? I'm happy to transition to a new color palette that everyone uses to death. Can that be competitive to win UMK? I feel it could potentially be. I still think it's Antti versus Linda and Petta, but I'm reading the comments from Finnish people because they're the ones who decide really. And televoting is 75% in UMK, don't forget that. So really the televote winner is pretty much guaranteed to be the winner unless they super flop in the jury and the second place in televote is really close to them. I'll be looking to see, has this got enough televote appeal for Finns? I think they'll need the stage show to be super wow, like the music video was, to sell the complete package and make them want to send Kiki over Linda, Petta and Antti and anyone else who ups their game and becomes competitive. But I would love if Kiki was in the running because then we'd have a 3 or 4 horse race. It just becomes a little bit more exciting, less of A versus B. Sometimes when you have A versus B, the fandoms can get a little bit knocking heads. I don't know where this is going to be my top 7 because making my top 7 is going to be my Sophie's choice, except with 7 instead of 2. Okay, so that is all 7 songs as I saw them on the day they were released. Really, really wonderful UMK. I'm so happy with this. I have 7 out of 7 downloads. I don't think I could ask for anything more than that. Of course, I'm going to be working on my analysis video now, crunching the numbers, looking at everyone's comments, trying to work out who is in competition to win. I'll hopefully be putting that video out soon. Make sure you're subscribed with your notifications on so you see it when it pops up. And of course, hopefully I'll see you for my live stream on February 28th as well. What did you think about those 7 songs in UK? Leave me your comments in the comment section down below. Thank you to those who've been supporting me on PayPal and Buy Me Coffee. If you want to support the channel, I'll leave a QR code for here and a link in the description. And of course, thank you to my wonderful patrons and YouTube members from all around the world for supporting the channel. Your support is vital to keeping the channel going. But of course, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in another National Final video very soon. Goodbye. final song, Rakkaudenkipee. I hate this fucking word.